More complete Sonic fan games? You better believe it, Buster! I told you there were more complete Sonic fan games than most people assume. So without further ado, here's another 5 complete Sonic fan games for you to check out. First up is a controversial choice. Is a remake of the original Super Mario Bros. Really a Sonic fan game? Well, you can play as a variety of Sonic characters, and it even has the word Sonic in the title, so I'm going to say yes. This is Sonic Boll, which is a really impressive remake of the original Super Mario Bros. That allows you to take Sonic and friends into the Mushroom Kingdom. Each Sonic character also comes complete with their character-specific abilities, which does tend to make this a little easy, but it's still a good time running around and essentially breaking Super Mario Bros. With OP characters. Sonic Boll is still in active development, but as per usual, there's a lot of game here already, and it would be remiss of us to ignore how accomplished this project is. Sonic CyberQuest is fine. There's nothing particularly wrong with this game, and there's certainly a lot of game here, but the overall experience is mediocre at best. The graphics are often ripped directly from existing Sonic titles, the stage design is nothing to write home about, and there isn't really anything unique that helps this fan game stand apart. But it all functions correctly, and if you like a bit of 16-bit Sonic, then you'll undoubtedly get some enjoyment out of this. It's just unfortunately a bit of a forgettable one. Next up we have Sonic Fusion, which is technically unfinished. If you play the game's story mode, then you'll find it cuts itself short, which is a real shame as the game is no longer in development. However, there's a considerable amount of action to be found in the time attack mode. There's a whole host of really cool stages to explore in here, and even though there's a lot of art assets ripped directly from other Sonic games, they've been blended with other stages in such an interesting way that the game often looks really unique. The action also leans more heavily into modern Sonic's moveset and speed, and while it's never ludicrously fast like a lot of modern Sonic gameplay is, it does move at a snappier pace that helps the game stand out. Sonic Madness is the most recent game we're going to look at in this video, and its latest version released earlier this month. That's July 2019 if you want to date this video specifically. In this title you take control of Metal Sonic and Dr. Robotnik, and each stage alternates between their two playstyles. Metal Sonic is very much your standard Sonic action, but Dr. Robotnik switches things up by slowing you down and giving you a jetpack to mess around with. This is a really well made game that's only let down slightly by its choice of palette swapped artwork from existing Sonic titles. Some more original art would have really made this game pop, but as it stands, it's still a lot of fun and well worth checking out. Finally, we have Sonic Rebirth, which is confusingly billed as a beta, but there's so much game here that it seems strange the developer regards this build as such. Sonic Rebirth is pulling off a really cool concept in that it is remaking the 16-bit and 8-bit versions of the original Sonic the Hedgehog and melding them into one game. This means that the 8-bit exclusive stages like Bridgestone appear amongst the 16-bit stages, and they all have a fresh lick of paint and it all looks fantastic. Honestly, this is such a good idea that I'm surprised Sega never decided to do it themselves. Sonic Rebirth is a real gem of a fan game that deserves a lot more attention. And that's your lot for another video. I have actually exhausted my knowledge of complete Sonic fan games over the course of the last few videos, so if there's some more that I haven't featured that you would like to see in a future video, then please let me know in the comments below. As always, download links for all the games featured in this video are available in the description, so go forth and play some Sonic.